Okay, Vancouver to Edmonton road trip. Here we go, 4:30 a.m. My map says it's going to be 11 and a half hours to get from here to Edmonton. More specifically, West Edmonton Mall. I'm meeting a friend for a beer, so I said I'll be there in 11 hours and 31 minutes. So I wanted to document this trip because I often drive to Edmonton to see friends and family, and I love to drive in October because the summer rush is over. The fall colors are beautiful, and I've always gone like the first week of October, and the highways have been bare of snow and clear. Now it's October 28th. I thought I would still be fine, but of course, days ago, it's 2023 right now, October 28th. Days ago, a week ago, there was a whole whack of snow. The Coquihalla summit got like 12 inches of snow. Even Vancouver Island got snow. Some of the small towns I'll be driving through today were like +8. Now they're -8. So quite a difference. So anyways, I wanted to document this drive as I cruise from Vancouver to Edmonton to West Edmonton Mall. So here we go. Okay, record time. We're almost in Hope. An hour and a half from Vancouver. Highways are great. And here, there's several highways. We've been on Highway 1 for a long time. And here we have the options of going to Highway 5, Coquihalla. There's also Highway 3, which takes you to the interior. We're not doing that, of course. Curious what Google Maps is going to tell me if I should take Highway 1. I call that the low road. Or the Coquihalla. I assume Coquihalla. That's why they built it. It is quite fast. So, anyways, approaching Hope. Hour and 20 minutes into our road trip to Edmonton. Let's go. Okay, 2 hours in to the road trip to Edmonton from Vancouver. Already at the Coquihalla summit. 2 hours from Vancouver, already at the Coquihalla summit. That's great because there's like zero traffic. Sometimes it can take you a lot longer if there's traffic. Of course, Google Maps did say go the Coquihalla versus Highway 1, and I know that, but just curious. I often take Highway 1. It's a scenic route to get to Kamloops, but it's, I think, easy a half an hour longer than the good old Coquihalla. Yeah, so just traces of snow. They said they got a lot of snow up here, but right now highways are bare and perfect. Traces of snow up in the mountains. Still dark out. I'm sure it's dark on this video. We will get to the light. I actually look forward to the sun coming up. I'm ready for some sunlight to see some views. Oh, Coquihalla summit, 1,244 meters. So I'm at the summit. Perfect driving. Zero worries of snow. Temperature -7.5. So we're doing good. Coquihalla summit. Next stop will probably be in Kamloops, where we'll get some gas. Okay. Check in later. Okay, we just passed Merritt. 2.5 hours since left Vancouver. Left at 4:30 a.m. It's 7:03. 2.5 hours to Merritt. It's currently -6 degrees, so warmed up since the summit. Bare driving, not a trace of snow at all here in Merritt. So that's good news. Good driving conditions, and I'm really happy after 2.5 hours. The sun is coming up, so maybe we'll see some nice views soon. Probably gonna get out at Kamloops, which is coming up in 82 kilometers. Stretch my legs. Don't even need gas in this little car yet, but a little stretch in Kamloops. So just passing Merritt, a good place to stop if you need a Starbucks drive-through, a white spot, Tim Hortons. I didn't stop now because I stopped way back in Abbotsford for my first coffee of the day. let's keep on motoring. Okay, we're in Kamloops, 7:43 a.m. What's the temperature? -3. And we are going to deviate to Highway 5, heading north. We're going to pass Sun Peaks. That's the most efficient way to Edmonton. I usually stay on the number 1 and go through Salmon Arm and all that, because often when I head to Alberta, I love to stop at Banff, Lake Louise. So beautiful, but that's a little bit faster. So in 3.8 kilometers, I'm taking the Highway 5 towards Sun Peaks. Anyways, the sun is up. Pretty excited. Kamloops is beautiful. I was going to stop for a break here, but I'm just going to keep motoring because we're making good time. Energy is high, and I'll wait for a next town to stop, stretch the legs, maybe get a coffee. There you go, Kamloops. Okay, just arriving in Clearwater, 9 a.m., 4.5 hours of driving, 472 kilometers, temperature -6.5 degrees. I've been to Clearwater before on an awesome road trip. I'll put a link in the description about that British Columbia road trip we did a couple years ago. So yeah, entering Clearwater, quite exciting. And then, you know, we're gonna turn off and head towards Alberta, I hope soon. I have to follow my Google Maps here because the time before I did this, we traveled much further north before we turned towards Jasper. So trusting my Google Maps, you know, I know it 99% of the way, but you really don't want to mess up, and I'm trying to make it the most efficient drive to get to Edmonton from Vancouver. So there you go, just heading into Clearwater. I'll show you some sights of Clearwater as the sun is up and we can now see now. Okay, in Clearwater, and yes, in fact, we're staying on the number 5 all the way to Valemount. I had to pull over and check the map, so I'll put a map in the description there also, and float one in here in the video. But yes, in Clearwater. Again, I did a great video here a couple of years ago. Great place, great things to do here. Helmcken Falls and camping nearby. Anyways, I'm just stopping at the Tim Hortons and taking a little break. It's pretty cold out, so I got the Toucan, and it's going to be about just under 2 hours to Valemount. I love Valemount. I've said that before, so that's going to be my next stop, Valemount. So right now I'm just going to go to the Tim Hortons in Clearwater and head back in the car, and then I'll do another quick stop in Valemount because, as I said, beautiful town, Valemount. And then soon after that we'll make the turn and start heading in towards Alberta. There you go, on the road trip to Edmonton. Okay, a little bit more at Clearwater. I had to show Clearwater a little bit on our way to Edmonton. Such a great place to stop, get your Tim Hortons. The Visitor Centre is still open this time of year, which is great. I'm gonna just go in and say hi, maybe get a map, maybe get a sticker. and then continue on our way from Vancouver to Edmonton on the Vancouver to Edmonton road trip. Okay, just stopped in Valemount here for a quick Tim Hortons coffee on the Vancouver to Edmonton road trip. This is a great place to stop. It's such a beautiful town surrounded by mountains. And the next part of the drive is epic with some great views. I might put the bumper cam on as we head to Edmonton. Okay, next stop, let's go. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, if you're doing a road trip to Edmonton, you have to stop at the Mount Robson Visitor Centre. Just totally incredible. Look at that view behind me. Amazing. There's the mountain. Okay, back in the car, en route to Edmonton. This is why I like to do my road trips that I often do to Edmonton in October. I have the highways to myself basically. No traffic. I just, as you saw in the video, stopped at Mount Robson, have the entire place to myself just to look at the stunning view, take some photos. So to me, this is the best time to road trip from Vancouver to Edmonton, October. Yeah, it's a little late, as I said, October 26th, but no snow on the ground. It is cold out. Actually, only minus 1.5 right now because we got the sun out. Anyways, a little bit more of the drive to Edmonton. Jasper, 66 kilometers. Not going to go into Jasper, so when you do this trip, you know, they do stop you at the entrance to the park, and you have to pay a fee if you're going to enjoy the park. But when you're just driving through, you tell them that, and then you just keep on driving through. Anyways, today not gonna go into Jasper at all. Jasper is so beautiful. Wish I could, but it's already gonna be a long day as it is, so gonna drive right through, but gonna capture some of these scenes and beautiful scenery for you. Okay, a little update. Left Vancouver 9.5 hours ago. Total driving time 8 hours 45 minutes. Almost 2 o'clock Alberta time now. Minus 1.5 degrees, so not too bad. 839 kilometers traveled so far. So we are having a great time. Probably gonna turn off the roof camera, focus on getting to Edmonton now, but stunning scenery. That's why I love October. Crisp, clear skies, epic views, no traffic. So having a good trip so far. So a couple more hours, we'll be at West Edmonton Mall. Let's do it. Okay, as I said, this is a quick road trip from Vancouver to Edmonton. Not stopping a lot to take in the beauty, but I just had to stop at this viewpoint. Yeah, I'm shaking a bit because I left my jacket in the car, but boy, stunning. Gotta love the Alberta Rockies here. Wow, this looks like a boat launch. Imagine coming here on a... Oh, there's boats right there. God, that would be amazing. Not right now on a frozen lake, but incredible. Okay, a little update. We're just leaving the beautiful Rockies. It ends really quick. I remember that from last year when we drove through here. Beautiful, 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 and then ends pretty quick. Still got 300 kilometers to go. 2 hours, 52 minutes of driving. Arrival time at West Edmonton Mall to meet my friend, 6:04. 4 minutes past the time I said I would meet him. Not too bad. Total kilometers driven, 860. Plus the 300 I just mentioned. So 1160 for the day. 1,160 kilometers. Good road trip. probably not going to do much more video on the road. Not going to stop. Going to hightail it to West Edmonton Mall. So the next check-in might be in 3 hours, 2 hours and 51 minutes, West Edmonton Mall. Okay, we'll see you at West Edmonton Mall for a pint of beer and go check out the awesome mall. Two hours to go, 200 kilometers. Vancouver to Edmonton road trip. Progress good. Highway's good. Life is good. Well, that concludes the Vancouver to Edmonton road trip. There's all the stats. I'll put a graphic in. Got here just before dark, which is nice because I was 2.5 hours in dark when I left Vancouver, so I wanted to get here before dark. Now I can go into West Edmonton Mall and cruise around and enjoy a few days in Edmonton. So there's a wrap at the Vancouver to Edmonton road trip. I suggest doing it, and as I said before, October is a great time to go. Maybe go in the first 2 weeks of October or even the first week of October to avoid this -2 and the snow and the Coquihalla and all the other stuff you saw in the video. There you go. Take care.
Are you here?